Ladies and gentlemen, I was waiting for them to decloak themselves. I did all these card readings about 2 years ago in 2020, 2021 to expose the cabal. I talked about it. I went straight for people like Jay-Z, Kanye, Madonna, Miley Cyrus, Jimmy Kimmel, all the influential people. Why did I do that? Because I saw the cloud that was amongst us, that was above us, that got into our ear every day when you're not even thinking. You just want to come home and just want to chill and watch some comedy and all the stuff they were just digging into your head. And I saw it and I said, you know what? I'm a tarot card reader. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read these cards. And I'm going to read their cards. And people are going to think I'm crazy. I posted them on Rumble. I posted them on Facebook. I posted them on YouTube. Everything. And this was in the midst of the craziest thing we've ever seen, which is the sneeze that shall be named, the coronavirus, right? And I did it for a reason because I said, I'm going to come back and I'm going to pull arrows out of my quiver and I'm going to nail you all in the cabooses, right in the ass. All right? And I have. And now after the 2023 Grammys leading to the Super Bowl halftime, it had nothing to do with the Super Bowl. It had everything to do with the music because these people control music. Let's talk about Jay-Z. Let's go into Jay-Z's card reading. If you look below in the link, you'll see I was just disgusted. But at least in the video, the title was, at least he admits it, because he is very proud of what he's done. He's very proud of himself. Who won the award in the 2023 Grammys for like some great accomplishment of lifetime achievement? Beyonce. These people, this is them. They want to step on us to make themselves seem great. Who is always flossing his little triangle right there? Flash forward 2023 Super Bowl halftime report, or halftime show, whatever, report, show. And Rihanna is standing on a giant pyramid. You think she's just standing levitating on some type of platform, like those balloons they've been releasing, which is just more of a distraction. Stay away from that, just like you stay away from UFOs and Sasquatch. But anyway, she's elevated on the platform, on the pyramid that Jay-Z always throws up. You see it now? You see it? I read cards for the universe. I didn't know at the time why I was reading them. I was just reading them. And now they are coming to fruition like crazy. It's insane. There's another card I want to show you. Because what was beneath the pyramid? A bunch of people dressed in white. Mainly dudes. Okay? Because they want to mix and confuse everybody, right? So there was a bunch of people dressed in white. In card reading, when I read white, when I see white, when there's a swan, when there's a goat, not a goat, a sheep, excuse me. A goat is actually in the Baphomet smart because his horns have grown. But what it is a white swan. And when you start to look at my deep card readings, when you start to dig deep into my card readings, you're going to see this in my Trump and multiple card readings. I kept pulling this card. And I had to stop doing my card readings because I was like, man, dude, these things seem demonic because they are demonic now. We see it now. What is the white swan? It represents the young people. It represents the sheep. It's the same thing. This is the same thing as a sheep. People that just don't know. This is why in that video, they had her in red. This is why I'm wearing my hat right now, to symbolize Archangel Michael and everything. Same thing. I'm doing the same damn thing, but I'm showing you the truth. This is why they had the white people, or the people dressed in white, dancing around the stage. And what were they doing? Thrusting their junk at you. Because they're trying to confuse and blend the sexes. They're trying to confuse and blend the young people, the innocent, the white, or just the sheep. You're asleep. You just want to watch the Super Bowl. Oh, the Super Bowl. I had a coworker say the Super Bowl halftime is for the women. I'm like, why is it for the women? It's football. You know what I mean? It's like Tom Hanks, there's no crying in baseball, in that movie he made, you know what I mean? With Madonna. Let's get into Madonna. Because I pulled her cards, I'll put it in the link below. And this came up. The High Priestess. The High Priestess has knowledge, the owl, of a lot of things. But the High Priestess comes from Hades, which is hell. And she also took a bite of the pomegranate in her hand, which is the same thing as the apple or the forbidden fruit. This is the card that I pulled for Madonna. Okay, not a good one. Can have different meanings, but in her case, no. I was searching for one thing and one thing only. And the one reason that I stopped reading all these Hollywood stars cards is because I didn't want you guys to think that I'm like some type of demonic every time I read a card reading. Usually when I read a card reading for somebody, I can see what's going on in their life from a distance and give them some advice. With these people, it just kept coming up demonic and demonic. This is another one that I want to show you. This one right here, this came up in the Miley Cyrus card reading. And then it was followed by another card, which is a code calculated double-edged sword person. And then it went to a little girl doing a tea party. And I was like, oh, it goes, this is before Little Nas X. And then I saw into her dad, Billy Ray. How did he get famous? And I could see something was stolen. This card also came up in the Jay-Z card reading. Something was stolen. They did something janky to get where they are. And then Kanye just puts him on blast, Jay-Z at least, and says, yo, I didn't do that. I didn't go there. I didn't sacrifice my kid. So something was stolen to put them on blast. And I'll leave it at that, okay? And just like I said, this card right here, look at the Super Bowl halftime with Rihanna. These are the innocent. This is the sheep. These are the people. And I've said in multiple card readings that I have, if you do a deep dive, that we will see the attack. And this is the attack. And now we're seeing it. And at some point, when you start to look at satanic and all this stuff, they're aware of what they're doing, like rituals and stuff, and they have to at some point admit themselves, just like they did in the 2023 Grammys and Super Bowl halftime, which was just a continuation of one or the other. That's why they had Sam Smith in all red, had him in a bougie, big old jacket, and then there was Rihanna in her bougie big ass jacket on the stage at the top of the pyramid because it was just a continuation. It was a sneak job they tried to do, but you have people like me and a lot of people calling it out. You know what I mean? We know how to beat the censorship. We know how to just waltz around it, right? Because we see people like Jay-Z and his company that want to flash their signs and symbols. That's what that was all about. You see the signs and symbols, they have to flash them. They have to admit to you to make their type of magic, their ritual magic, come true. But people like me, sitting in a little basement, sitting in a little bedroom over here in Tijuana, Mexico, have been trailing you and following you because before COVID, everything I didn't care about, but now you stepped on my toes. And I'm going to call you out. And I'm going to manifest, just like you manifest with Lil Wayne. With, I got another one. The fat dude is always talking about he's got another one. The fat dude. I got another one. All right? I got another life. I can leave this life and do another one. You can't trick me to fall for your life because your life sucks. All right? And there's another thing I want to talk about that's come up in a bunch of card readings. And I want to talk about Kanye. He escaped it. I pulled this for Kanye and Kim. This is the puppet. This is the moon. You're always being watched. Don't ever forget that. You're always being watched and judged, whether it's the moon or the sun. That's why people try to convince me it's a flat earth. I don't care if it's a flat or a round earth. You're always being watched. Don't fall in love with yourself. You're only here for a limited time. Kanye dipped, but Kim is still in love with herself. And I pulled this for them because they are puppets. Kanye at least admitted it. And I'll say thank you, Kanye. And these two cards are very important. I pulled it in the Jay-Z card reading. This is the Devil card, which could mean multiple things. And there goes the High Priestess, which I pulled from Madonna. And I pulled this card in the Jay-Z reading, which let me know all I saw was Jay-Z and Beyonce. That's all I saw. The High Priestess has knowledge, knows, but she still took the bite of the fruit, the apple. And these people love to dance on our graves. They love to put us, look at the mask. Look at it. You see the mask? They love to create fear and keep us down there. And look at he's playing the flute for the magician. These cards, tarot cards, this is how they work. This is the picture that they paint for me. So don't think I'm just up here putting cards up here. No, I date stamped these on purpose while all the Rona was going on, and now their karma is coming back on them, and they're trying to control it to tell you this is who they are. This is the queen bee. This is their queen bee. This is their baby. Okay? And this is why they had Sam Smith show up at the Grammys looking like he has a wife. Although we all know he's gay. Let's go further. Let's go deeper. Because you guys know you watched the Simpsons. How many times have they predicted the future? They predicted Trump coming down the escalator and drew it and made it a cartoon, right? South Park is in the same thing. And who did they say that the Satan or Lucifer was? Basically a Sam Smith character with horns on. And then he presented himself as that. And then the continuation of that happened with him and his wife who made the song. And then what happened? There was a pregnant Rihanna with her little baby bump showing up with all the people dressed in white that are supposed to be the, let's look at it, sheeple or white swans. When I see white in a card reading, I see innocence being attacked. Do you understand what I'm saying? They're attacking us. They're talking to each other through code, which I'm picking up on, and now I'm relaying it to you. I have covered the mystic world as I said I would, and now here it is. So you have to look at what they did, and we've recorded it. My whole thing has been to record everything so we can see it, we can represent it. I've already made the videos to explain it, and now I've covered the mystic realm. And there they are right there, the high priestess, which I pulled in the Madonna card, and we all saw how she introduced Sam Smith and talked about their secret society that they have, and then we saw the continuation of it at the Super Bowl halftime, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. I've been tracking them for my whole life, but definitely for the last couple of years using tarot cards. So everything is on my YouTube channel at youtube.com at Mikey Romero 8521 or at my Rumble at Mikey Romero. And you can review all my card readings, and it's happened. And I talk about how that I will pull out arrows from my quiver and I will shoot you right in your caboose. And it's happened. We're here. We're in the now. They have been doing very crazy things. Let's just remember that R. Kelly is currently in jail for human trafficking. Who was he human trafficking those minors to? He was involved in a racketeering thing. I think he maybe took the rap for it. But ultimately, let's see what comes of that. Because these people are brave when they're behind the focus of a camera. But when reality hits them, how brave are they really? You know, they like to sit at the Grammys and sit at these award shows, but this card is coming for them. And I've said it in all my card readings. You're going to see I keep pulling it, and you're going to understand in the future why I keep pulling it, because it's coming back around again for them. Karma is a hell of a son of a bitch, and you guys understand it's coming for them. So right now in 2023, they're just trying to make you accept all the heathenness, all the crazy things that they've done, but there's no escaping it because the black crows are coming for you. With that being said, peace out.